there. So today we will be playing more Frostpunk, and we will be continuing our fun in the not frozen wasteland of Frostpunk, which is completely unusual. But yeah, let me just get the game going. Alright. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's resume the story of our last autumn. Yeah, this is a new mechanic because before it was like you have a outpost and you get like infinite amount of food. I think I like injured my back yesterday when I was exercising. Did another increase in how much. So world is a dull pain right now. All right, let's take a gander of what we have here. We have a bunch of tents, which are not covered by our bathhouse over here. So what I might do when we have like abundance of resources is move this bathhouse down 2 cells and then replace it, or even 1 cell, and then replace the cookhouse with tents and move the cookhouse somewhere on the other side. Right, so in the meantime we have 2 fisheries over here and over here. We got some basic docks doing their basic dock thing. We got the unloading or reloading station, which does take workers, but we don't need to have the gathering posts. We are researching oops, that's not the research. We are researching an upgraded docks, which will allow us to have more crap delivered to us. And we are starting to get our structural profiles for our first level of filling this hole with something. Right, in the meantime we have an exploration unit going to the Rock Arch. I think this is just going to be a waypoint. We will also have the rapids. Oh hey, there's like a little shippy over here. Alright, cool. Yeah, we also did a good thing. We gave the what's that called? A bunch of not the ingredients, the parts to the convoy that's not going to make to the winter home, and winter home is going to explode because of it. Very unfortunate, but you know, we also have a shitload of motivation that we achieved through feeding cocaine to everybody and having a whorehouse working at 130% efficiency. On top of that, we went through a bunch of events that that made sure that our people have access to what they're called, to the pornography. So I actually should have named this episode yeah, something like the work productivity through pornography. So Asha says every third encounter in that whorehouse is a threesome. I guess so, yeah. Or you get the midget too. You get like a proper whore and a midget. So 1.5 encounter. Well, I guess we will have to raise the productivity for that. Right. Let's keep on going. So we are having a little bit of an issue with food, as always. But it's not going to be too bad. We will have, so 5 of our patients are going to be going out pretty soon. We will have these guys set up a food camp at some point. Rock arch, this strange symmetrical rock formation looks like it's like something built with a human hand, but it's completely natural origin. So that's just a waypoint. Closed tavern. It's hard to believe our eyes, but what we see looks like a typical roadside tavern. Let's go visit the tavern and get drunk, because that's what you do when you see a tavern. That's the only logical thing that you can do when you see a tavern. I should make sure that is clear. All right. I think the game is a bit quiet for me, so I can't hear anything. Let me know if the game is too quiet for you guys too, but it should be fine. It's just like my sound output is insufficient. Alright. Harbingers of the fucking again. People across the whole camp leap to their feet, awakened by the sound of angry screeches. Dozens of huge birds are circling over the construction site. The old owls are back, moan terrified workers. It's a sign. The heavens warned us. We shouldn't be here. We're doomed. After a while, the birds disappear above the bay, leaving our people severely shaken. Motivation will fall even more each morning. Fuck you. Okay, game volume is fine for you guys. It's fine for me too. Like, I made it louder. I think I made it quieter before for my own reasons, but so yeah, fucking birds. Although no, let me walk that back. Fucking people being afraid of really cool, magnificent birds. There, fixed it for you. Right, so. Alright, these are almost done. What did I want with the entire people situation? I think I wanted to grab more engineers and some workers. Transport has arrived. Oh yeah, there we go. 15 workers. All right, let's get them to work somewhere. So we got this done. So now we need to build shaft structure. Kablammy. Holy smokes, we need 15 people working up there, and the conditions are not good, let's just say. How long to finish? 6 days, 11 hours. Holy shit. Weird. What? That's too long. 6 days, 11 hours. That's way too long. What can I do to remediate that? So these guys are only reducing my discontent, I believe. Where's the thing? People need to reduce his discontent. Okay, so we're going to close the whorehouse and make the whores work. Let's get one of these off. Alright, so we have maximum amount of people working on it, and it will finish in 1 day, 20 hours. This is much better. This is way better. And if we go for this, it doesn't change anything. Okay, well, 2 days is much better than 6 or 7 days. All right, so our labor workplaces will be 10% more efficient during short shifts. Using short shifts will cause little discontent. What? Why the people working on the short shift are well rested? If we plan their work carefully, we can use their full potential. Why using short shift will cause little discontent? Discontent will rise slightly. This is confusing me. It's like, yeah, Asha says Owls did nothing wrong. We have short shifts, which are like everybody likes working short shifts, and then we're going like, hey, so we are going to implement a sort of a plan that we will follow that will make all of your work efficient. You will work shorter hours, but you will be like more efficient and shit like that. And people like, no, damn you. I'm confused by this. But I guess we'll go with that anyways. That is confusing to me. Okay, we got the shorter shifts were supposed to be about safety, not busting a gut. It's all a ploy to make us work more in the same time. Like, yes, you are going to be accomplishing more in the shorter time. I'm annoyed. How weird. I guess you want 24-hour shifts. Yeah, I know, right? Fucking people. Right, so let's get our fishnets. Oh, finer mesh, not the fishnets. For some reason, my mind went with the fishnets because it is a nets that will make fishing better. So went with the fishnets, and immediately it went to like, hey, this is an upgrade for the whorehouse. Yeah, you never can satisfy these people. But yeah, I thought like the fishnet. These are fish nets, and they're upgrade for the whorehouse. My mind just like one track on the rails. So we have a foundry. Produce heat-resistant steel composites necessary to build the generator. Oh, okay, this is that. Optimize materials. Safety improvements. Oh, I think we need to get to the safety improvements. So let's get this done. We will need more of these things anyways. Alright. Tavern looks deserted. The signboard over the door says Polestar El Toli Polare. Oh, Lito. I cannot read French. Letolite Polare. The second name isn't French, obviously. So we have food rations. Let's explore. The tavern isn't abandoned after all. A rotund man is bustling about, hefting crates and trunks on the sled? I think they misspelled it. He introduces himself as the owner of this fine establishment. While the French were around, I had patrons all day long. Workers curing Hanover with the breakfast. I'm hungry now, for some reason. Engineers drinking buckets of coffee over their maps and blueprints, and in the evening all together working hard on their next Hanover. All of them chatting in bloody French. Now it's over. Take whatever you need, I'm leaving for good. Site discovered, railroad track. So finally we're getting like something else and just like, hey, we'll set up a camp here. Polar Star. Well, yeah, it was in English there too. It's a British spelling. I guess I have not studied French at all, so I'm completely and utterly ignorant of the French language and proper pronunciation of like 90% of the stuff. Sir, although many people back home are facing starvation, a well-off relative of one of our engineers sent them a large parcel full of treats. Should we hold on to the food? It may stir trouble or, God forbid, fuel a parallel economy. Give man his parcel, confiscate the parcel. His content will rise, we'll get 50 food rations. Yeah, let's do that. We need food. Holy shit. Also, like, send him a parcel full of treats. Like, how many tons of treats did you send to your engineer buddy if you can feed 50 people with it? Like, let that sink in. You can feed 50 people with treats that some relative sent to you. Like Nutella, you can take a, it's like a bathtub of Nutella, like a bathtub of Nutella. We are confiscating this shit. That is just like, that is ridiculous. Right, so we have built in upgraded docks, not dogs, because upgraded dogs would be even better. I'm going to upgrade the wood one to start. Then we will upgrade this one if we need, because we don't really have enough people to man them anyways. But let's order more people. I wanted to see, we have 16 vacant beds. So we can order. Do we need engineers? I kind of feel we need engineers. Let's go for 5 engineers. Okay, let's not go for 5 engineers right now. We'll have 5 engineers and we'll need like 10 workers. I'm also said there is no automations in here, at least not that I can see. Resources, steel reloading, fish nets. Oh, I have more foragers. I can just get another team of foragers out there. We shall do that as soon as possible then. Alright, so we're bringing a shitload of wood. Gotta put another reloading station, I guess. So we're going to hold off upgrading the steel docks for now, just because we're producing at the moment more than we can consume anyways. So we will build something different. How are we doing there? Closed during this time of day. What the fuck? Oh, this is like a short shift. So in one day we produce 13%. This is not acceptable. We will have to. What are our options here? Safety procedures will raise workforce safety by 1. Motivation will raise efficiency by 25%. This is bullshit. Extended shifts through 2 shifts. Causes discontent. Discontent will rise slightly. I think I will go for this. Because for things like this, when it's like all hands on deck, I would rather have more people working on the damn thing and just like getting it done. Yeah, that's kind of the plan. Right, so we want our. I need 15 workers. Bathhouse, profiles manufacturing, Chappelle, tech. Yeah, this is what another thing that I kind of need, I think, is we need to build one of these over yonder. So we'll have more work for our engineers here. Also, can I use food for something exciting here? Yeah, we'll just have a bunch of food, which is fine. Railroad track. Railroad track runs from one horizon to the other. It's enormous. The rails are almost knee-high and run on very wide sleepers. Sleepers, I think these are like the support the supports on which the rails are situated. 3 graves, trapper's cabin. Let's go to 3 graves, because why not? I need more fucking people, come on. Also, I'm regretting building this right now, but you know, it'll have to do. Alright, we do not have any extra engineers that we can stuff in there. I think we will have to switch this to a normal working hours. Even though the danger is going to be pretty high, I'm hoping we can like squeak through it. About 2 days behind schedule. At least we have food. Hearty meal. Okay, guys, don't make me use my cocaine pills on you. It would be very unfortunate. Right, so holy shit, that was a huge drop. Right, 2 shifts. You know, I said I wanted this, but I don't have people to put in there though. Or do I? Working overtime because this is content. You can extend the workday of any facility to 14 hours. Compensation shift work coordination. Let's do shift work. Yeah, I kind of like, I'm stuck between this one or this one. I think this will give me more safety, so I think that's what I want to go with right now, because I want to implement this. So this will get us back to -2 safety at the normal shift. You 7. Come on, we have things to do. 3 graves. The dots turn out to be graves. The headstones read Low, Prolov, and Blue. Where were they? Why were they buried in such a remote place? We'll never know. We have Crevenige. I think it's like a crevice or something, like a cave. This is a storehouse. Let's check out the storehouse. I think I will need more tents. Oh yeah, look at that. So my plan on moving this in, never mind. Oh wait, are you going to destroy a resource or something like that? Tent, no. What kind of bloody resource are you going to destroy? A tree? Yeah, a tree, okay, I don't care about the tree. But if we put it here, we'll be able to get coverage from both the church and the bath house. I cannot speak for shit today. Alright. Our food is pretty tight. I don't like that. Alright, can we get one more? We need one more. Or 2 more, I guess. Okay. 1 more hour. And then I can order more dudes. Okay, I'll address that as soon as this, once I'm like not okay, order shipment. Alright, toxic gas. Oh god. Sir, we have a situation. We detect a dangerous concentration of toxic gases across the whole construction site. Breathing them will make people sick, but we'll keep them working. We have no choice. The gases are vented from the depth of the source, and their toxicity level changes constantly. We will monitor it and warn you about any changes 24 hours in advance. So this is one of the sort of like annoying things is I'm gonna pause it while we're talking about this. So we can see that there is a scale here at the, because there's like fucking toxic gases now. So as this increases, the danger level is going to go up. So, and that applies both to the shaft work as well as the like anything within this circle. So as you can see, toxic gases increases. We can mitigate all of that shit by the where they are, by the ventilation plants. However, because we're like stuck with the whole advanced fishing harbor. Can I go for the next level? Let's go for the next. I want to get this, like, because we're like consistently short on food. Gassy shaft work, yes. You know, people go into the shaft, start farting in there, and then all of that stuff comes out of it. Gustav gun or something. Yeah, maybe. Alright, so let's resume. So we'll be running the brothel at half capacity, I think. Oh, I want to check this out. Food. We are losing a little bit of food every day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up another exploration team, and that exploration team is going to go and just park their asses on the food source and bring us food. Alright, and I think we will need to kick this one off again, because our motivation is getting low and it will like go into less efficient. So yeah, drugs for everybody. Okay, storehouse. The store is filled with crates used to transport steam cores, dozens of them, enough to power an entire fleet of dreadnoughts. Most of the crates are empty, but not all of them. You can get steam cores. Steam core, Silvois Playat. The sign over the entrance says Ministre de la Marine et des Colonies. So like ministry or colonies Etten-Port number 4. So I think this is like Ministry of Naval of like marine colonies or something like that, or overseas colonies. And this is port number 4. It's not surprising that the other nation also seek refuge in the north, but the scale of this operation is astonishing. An ancient storekeeper opens big ledger at our side. The old man apparently took us for French engineers. Bonjour, messieurs. Voici vos Nuyaks de Vipure. Velusen signer ici et ici, car dervat était suffisant pour repair le crevenige. He seems to offer us a shipment of steam cores, but what the heck is crevenige? We actually know what it is. It is on the map, and I think he's like. I'm also very happy that they didn't specify where I live, or every French-speaking person will probably go and try to murder me the way that I murdered French language over there. Nod and sign the papers. Busted! Just as we were about to leave the storehouse with the steam cores, a group of workers confronted us, saying something angrily. Shouted in strange. We'll report later. Contact lost. Did they just die? It says we'll contact you later, but I think they just did. Because I have like less people. Fuck! Oh well. Can't wait against those pesky French. Like they were on to me like crazy. Alright, bout was taking place, somebody got injured. After hours equipment maintenance. After finishing their shift, workers will spend some time cleaning and maintaining the equipment to keep it in operational conditions. After introducing this law, another one cannot be passed. Accident risks will be reduced to all workplaces. Discontent will rise permanently. Well, fuck you. Okay, well, I can live with that. But that means that why did it not increase my... Huh? I'm confused. Accident risk will be reduced. Oh, I guess. Okay. So there possibly is another way that you can get screwed over by RNG. It's I'm still upset about the goddamn scouts. Let's hope they come back, because like they didn't say like we are going to that they're going to get murdered. We're just like, hi, we'll talk to you later. But anyways, our workers are about to arrive. Oh right. Well, this is unfortunate. 10 hours, they say. 10 hours. I'm not trusting them. But I am hoping to finish this work on the shaft before toxicity goes up, because shaft is a lot more dangerous to work at compared to the area surrounding it. So there's that. All right, so let's order us a bunch of workers, more workers, more. Additional forages. So we'll need to toss a bunch of people onto steel, because we'll need steel for this shit. We do have like fuck ton of wood, so we can just, you know, say like, hey, wood. We don't really need wood anymore for now. We'll need wood later. Oh, what just happened? Jesus Christ, an explosion. Why an explosion? Oh. Work safety, workers trapped. Sir, an explosion in generated foundations caused a tunnel collapse, trapping several workers. Unfortunately, we can't send a rescue team since we don't have one. What? Due to low priority given to the workplace safety in the shaft, the crews working there lack adequate training. Trapped workers will live. Construction progress will be set back by 40%. I guess. No rescue team available due to the low safety level. The fuck? Oh. Oh, I guess toxic gas has increased, eh? Concentration will fall tomorrow. Oh, I see. That's what it is. We will need another bloody... this thing. Let's put these guys over here. So that was a huge setback. There goes my idea of getting it finished in time for before like the gases go up. But yeah, gases. Last Warning, you missed your milestone. Due to the difficulty of your task, the authorities agreed to give you one last chance. You will have to meet all future milestones, no exception. Any delay, even the slightest, will result in your termination. I see. Oh, well, that might be good. Bad. Construction site strike. Fucking... Sir, people at the construction site stopped work. A worker climbs an overturned wheelbarrow and shouts at his fellows. We saved our friends, sure, but this time, but as long as the deadline is more important than us, such catastrophes will keep happening. Who is going to slave now to repair the damage? And how many of us won't make it home in one piece? We need to do something. The construction workers on strike because fuck you. Negotiate. Workers are on strike. Workers are angry and refuse work. They shout about exploitation, terrible working conditions, and deadly dangers they face daily. Do you want some more cocaine pills? Okay, so we can do better working conditions. You will have to raise the workplace safety above dangerous. Offer them rest of the day off. Try to appease them with extra rations. I need to think about this. I want to do this because next day okay, let's do this. So strike resolved, people discontent falls. Who should we lean on? The first strike is over, but it won't be the last. We need to address the labor issues if we are to finish the generator on schedule. Workers would like to be given voice and be involved in decisions, while engineers promise you results if you rely on their proven expertise. Will you empower the workers and establish the labor union, or strengthen the engineer's role and build a factory inspectorate? You will have to build the factory inspectorate. New labor laws will favor engineers, or you will have to build a union. Yeah, so chat, which one do you want? I went with the engineers last time. So we might go with workers, or we can go with engineers again. Like, I'm indifferent, but which one chat wants to see? Let's do workers. All right, let's do workers. All right. New shift building, labor union, new ability, food for workers, labor union. Every use will lower the strike risk by 2 at all workplaces. You will have to build the labor union. Oh, this is just like signed for me, whether I like it or not. Cool. Okay, let's build a workers union at some time. Oh, did they fuck up? Promise safety. See, workplace will be remain okay. So, yeah, I guess we're not doing anything today, and deadline day 16. Day 25. We should be able to do this. Well, I guess I'm going to send off these guys then. Create the repeats. Krevnij. I think we were supposed to visit Krevnij first, but we'll find. We'll be fine. Okay, lake full of fish. Let's go and set up an outpost there. Okay. All right, so let's turn this off.
Enjoy your free time.
Enjoy your free time, eh? So I can switch this and it will be dangerous. Well, I'm pretty sure we're going to lose this. I have this weird feeling about this. Because the series of events, like the explosion that set us back 40%, and the strike that happened, that's going to screw us over. Oh, I wish I could stop using, but I can't barely walk before my dose. Let's be careful when they pep pills with the pep pills people. Yeah. It doesn't tell me why they're sick. Okay, set up camp. I'm rushing through this because I'm like 90% sure we're going to fail this. What? Tomorrow? It is tomorrow. Oh boy. Rooms to improve work safety. I cannot do it until the fucking gases go away. Yeah, this is a wash, I think. Because unless this shit goes down, my only hope is building these ventilators, but it will take them a while to research this shit, and yeah. Transporter has arrived with 10 workers. That's fantastic. Let's get a couple of these going. Houses of disease. Oh, here we go. The worried medic reports an outbreak of venereal disease at the House of Pleasure. At least one of the employees got a clap and is spreading it. We must start mandatory medical examinations of the staff and send the infected home, or at least isolate them. We can deport them. We can cure them. Infected prostitutes will be treated as gravely ill. Discontent will rise. This will suck. Shut down the House of Pleasure. House of Pleasure will no longer raise motivation. Discontent will raise greatly. I guess. I think this got bugged out because it was promising me it will fall tomorrow last day, and yeah, it didn't. You know what? I think we have enough for another team here. Can support another expedition. Current limit 1. What? What? There should be 2. Let's build the labor union. Holy shit, this thing is big. Oh hey, one of our dudes here is killed over.
Quitting time. Workers, leave your tools in order.
Okay, let's do this. I'm still hoping to get this shit going. Would have been helpful if this was finished, because then I could build a ventilator, which would increase the safety of this place by 1 level, and then I could labor union build. Motivation rises. What can we do? Not enough food. Holy shit. Cost 100 food rations. -2 strike risk in all workplaces. Well, great. So this building is completely useless for me. I'm not making fucking progress.
Get up, workers. Report for duty.
Okay, at least this went down. So if we kick this over, and then we can start people working on the shaft. Yay, look at this. We have increased the thing. Okay, so ventilation. Let's build that thing in 3 points. 3 steel. Or, yeah, we are going to build it after, but let's get the research going. We could get additional foragers. We could get even better reloading station. I don't care about the sawmill. Resource depot upgrade. I don't care about this at the moment. Medical post upgrade, additional foragers, ventilation plant. Complaint allows you to use additional ventilation plant. Oh, okay. Efficient fans reduce the coal consumption by 15%. Safety improvements. Various modifications will improve work safety at the profiles manufactured by 1 level. I don't care about that right now. Oh, I do care about this one. So let's go get this. This seems to be like a pretty easy win for us. We can add profiles to increase the safety, and I probably should have done that way sooner. So we could have shored up all of our crap over here much faster. I'm really annoyed that this thing like exploded on us and took 40%. But I guess I should have like started working on it sooner. Alright, so we're almost good to build a ventilation plant. We are kind of running low on the steam cores. So we might want to order more. Yeah, we are good on... Why can I... Oh, no workers available. Oh, right, yeah, right. There's that. One man, one vote. Sir, the labor union you agreed to needs a representative, but workers, if left to their own devices, will probably choose a subversive activities to represent activists to represent them. How shall we proceed? Let them choose. Motivation will rise. Strike risk will rise for 2 days, of course. Rig the election. Motivation will rise. Let them choose. Discontent. Let me choose. Discontent will rise. So let's do this because we are good on discontent, and yeah. What's the point of having unions if they're ruled by the boss? Representatives, my ass. Fuck you. With an anchor, maybe 2 anchors. Right. I think I can just reduce these ones and put them over here. Right, laws. Let's check out what we have for laws. Workers' council. Working people will take part in the decision-making process through the workers' councils. This should give them an alternative to going on strike. New public buildings, Council Square. Workers' motivation will rise slightly every day. Council Square's lower strike risk in nearby workplaces by 1. Discontent will fall slightly. Some of the council ideas will have negative consequences. Great. Collective bargaining. We could negotiate with the representatives of striking workers to end all ongoing strikes for a price. Can be priced. Collective bargaining. Negotiate with union building. I'm wondering what that price is, but. Let's do this.
Listen, everybody. New regulations. Workers, your work is over for today.
Okay, protective structure. I need 6 structural profiles for that. Alright. So, next. Not that big of a deal. I should get the infirmary. I really should get an infirmary. That will save us in the long run. Transport has arrived. So 3 engineers can go over here. We have an excess of engineers. Right, so expedition current limit 1. At least 15 citizens must be available. Oh, right, we have like tons of food. So what we are going to do is we're going to tell these guys to leave camp, and we're going to go and visit this place because I think this will free up one of our expeditions. Toxic gases will rise tomorrow. Well, that sucks. One of our people died. That's highly unfortunate. 2, 3. Oh, I think it just needs 6, so I need just 1. So the reason why I'm trying to build these, and I should have done that before this thing went over, is because I want to trigger this. Oh, let's do this. Dangerous. I think that will like piss off a bunch of people. But I'm going to toss more workers at this. Like it's going to be all hands on deck, motherfuckers. Because I really want to finish this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I haven't triggered the religious thing in a while. There, this should. Oh yeah, what? This is weird. It said that it's going to rise, but it didn't. I'm confused. Alright, labor. Shift work coordination. By coordinating work between both shifts, we can reduce downtime and cut employment by a quarter. Oh, that's perfect. 2 shifts will require 25% less workers. 2 shifts will cause more discontent. Discontent will rise slightly. Oh, fuck it.
Rules and regulations have changed.
But at least we're going to finish now this shit right now. And then we will need to get more people. We always need more fucking people. I also really want people in here, but we will free up 75 workers, so that should like spread our resources quite a bit, and we will be able to power to the people. Several union representatives will visit you to talk about involving workers in decision making. Trust us. People have plenty of ideas about how to do things better and safer, grins a wiry stalker. Though not always cheaper, show us that you are willing to listen to us, and everything will be, and everyone will put their heart into work. Motivation will fall slightly. It's a good idea. You have 2 days to pass workers' consoles. Okay, fine, we'll do the workers' consoles. I do need motivation. That's like 30% production, which is fantastic. All right, milestone achieved. Next milestone. Before laying the foundation, which will support the massive bulk of the generator, you have to send your workers deep below ground level and install the powerful tower pumps there. Right, let's pause and think what we need a machine shop, we need the pressure valves, and we need tower pumps. So these needs 10 structural profiles. Huge valves built of high quality steel will direct the flows of water and superheated steam to keep the pressure within design limits, protecting generator against heat surges in the source. Tower pumps, a system of powerful pumps which will force water into bowels of the earth to turn it into superheated steam. Okay, structural profiles. That's weird because structural profiles are made out of wood. But whatever. We can do this one pretty quickly. We will need the steam exchangers. And steam exchangers, I believe, is made by machine shop. Steam exchangers. Yes, so we will need to research steam exchangers next. Right, so this shit is done. We have a bunch of workers that we can toss it actually working. Right. We do not have enough workers. Oh, this shit does not even cost anything. It just like needs to have a okay. I don't even need you. I'm gonna turn you off because there is like no point in having this right now. Although, if I turn this on, safety procedures are off. So we need 10 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, right. Okay, fine. We can do this because this cranks out the forms pretty quickly. The profiles. It cranks them out pretty quickly, so I don't really need them running at like the best efficiency, so I can save up a little bit of a coal. We will need wood, like a lot of it. Alright, medic post upgrade, that's fantastic. Let's get the machine shop going. An enormously huge locomotive lies on its side, its view both majestic and pathetic. Explore. What a waste. The engine is unbelievably huge, like a beached ship. It has overturned when the ground gave way under the massive weight and the tracks buckled. There is an inscription on its boiler, Crevinige number 12. Surely the French have a taste for dimension. Pity that the land has let them down. Now we can only salvage the resources from this magnificent machine. Site discard, freight terminal, IC Plateau. So we have on hand a bunch of steel composites and steam cores. The way that this bloody thing is set up is I have a feeling that we're just gonna go here, drop it off, and lose all of those cores, because why not? Abandoned site. Your first milestone is complete. Try to keep the schedule. Meanwhile, after funding cuts and catastrophic accident at Site 107, the project was scrapped and remaining workers scheduled for evacuation. If you can spare the man, order forges to search these coordinates and recover whatever materials you can. We will have far from enough generators to evacuate everyone, should the unthinkable happen. Your task is now even more important. We shall double our efforts. So basically management fucked up. You're having the most problems with them right now. Oh yeah, we're talking about the workers. No, not really. It's just like... yeah, they're just like being assholes and everything. If I remember correctly, I like it how I built it right next to the graveyard. If I went with the engineering guild, these guys are like, their special power is not to reduce the risk of strike. The special power is to ensure that all of the workplaces are safer. So in the long run, the engineering guild would have been better. Yeah. Alright, we have not that much time to finish all of this. 5, 6, 7. No? Okay. I'm going to switch it to normal shift and turn this thing on. So we're getting enough food for now. Let's order more workers. And 1, 2 engineers. And can we fit a steam core? No. Oh, okay. We still have a bunch of steam cores. If this doesn't fuck me over, I will get 2 extra steam cores, which is amazing. Right. The big double doors of the warehouse are open. Inside there is a stack of crates full of canned food with French labels. To the last can. As the workers take stock of the food supply, several workers appear and ask us if we understand their French. Whether the crève nige is coming soon, because living here is becoming unbearable. They've been apparently waiting for the train for some time and sustaining themselves on canned food. Tell them the truth. We will not rob these people. Yeah. Suave coupure. We told the poor Frenchmen that nobody's coming for them. They immediately started packing their food, preparing to set up. Okay, well... I guess we can check out the storehouse again. And maybe... I'm still hoping to rescue our guys. Oh, right, I probably should turn this on. Alright, what else we can screw ourselves over with? Oh, by the way, these ones. Extra rations. Prestigious shipment, medical repatriation. or we can have overcrowded extra rations for the ill. I don't really need these yet, and I'm trying to get the infirmary going, which will eliminate the need for any of that crap. Alright, so what was this doing? Spencer cures ills to gravely ill to ill. Okay, well, we don't care about that either. So I think I needed to get a workers' console. Yeah, workers' console signed on time. Motivation rises. Labor reduces risk of strike in nearby places. So I will put it here, and hopefully it will cover these docks. Yeah, you wish your voices will be heard. Nobody's voices are going to be heard here.
Workers, your shift is on.
Alright, 7, 9, 10. Okay, hold on. Machine shop research, that is good. Now, we can increase the safety of the machine shop, allow us to supercharge steam exchangers used at the construction site to speed up work of on the generator. Each use advances the work progress by 10% and costs 5 steam exchangers. Oh, that's pretty cool. However, I'm very tempted about the infirmary. Let's do infirmary before shit hits the fan. Alright. Oh, okay, well that was a waste of time. Well, then go to the trapper's cabin, and then we'll... okay, so I think that site is over here. So I do need more freaking... Alright, we can build console square. Okay, I need to get rid of this. Also, this is generator construction area. So if we go and put in pressure walls, we'll need the oof. This is pretty harsh. Okay, this is more acceptable. So we will have enough people working on this thing right now. And it's going to be like kind of safe, not super safe, but kind of safe. We are, however, approaching the second deadline. Oh, right, we should build a machine shop too. What? Engineers, please. Sir, several engineers want to share with you their concerns about the workers' council and ask for reassurance. We appreciate your efforts to motivate the workers, but giving them too much power would diminish our authority and blur their responsibility. And before you commit to any of their ideas, remember that they know nothing about generator design. That is very true. Motivation will fall. Discontent will rise slightly. I have like no problems with discontent, so I would rather keep the motivation as much as possible. Let me pause and to catch up on the chat. How is the DLC versus the first? Thinking about so it's the Dilbeing Keys. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. How's the this DLC versus the first? Thinking about buying the second the season pass. I would highly recommend it. This scenario, so the season's pass will get you 3 scenarios. It will get you the winter home, get you the last autumn, and will get you the third expansion, which I don't remember what the name of it is right now. So winter home is totally worth it. It's a really harsh scenario. However, it's it kind of ties into the whole winter home thing, so I would highly recommend getting it. It kind of like continues the story. This scenario also is really good. It's pretty hard so far. I screwed up and I think I'm going to fail this, but I'm going to keep fighting until the end. It also ties into some of the Winterholm storyline, and it ties into like how the generators are built in the first place, which is really amazing. So if you have a chance of getting a expansion, the seasons pass, I would highly recommend this. This game is fantastic, and the DLCs are worth it. They're done with care, they're done with thought, and they're really fun to play. So they are not suffering at all from being DLCs rather than the main game. So yeah, if you have a chance, I would highly recommend it. All right, so going back to our oh yeah, and thank you for stopping by. It's great to what just beat something beat. I'm confused. Something. Oh hey, yeah, thank you for following me. Yeah, I just like got confused by the sound too. Also, you might want to check out Ash's game. She has replied to your chat as well. She does pretty cool stuff as well. So if you're curious in in the room, like puzzle games, and if you're like Outer Worlds, she does good work on both. So yeah, going back to our failing over here is we're doing some infirmary, which is going to become critical. Oh, I wanted to build a console square. Oh yeah, look at that. Son of a, it's not covering all of the areas that they wanted to cover, but I guess this will have to do.
Quitting time. Workers,
Prostitutes checked. This is such a bloody ridiculous line. All carriers of venereal diseases were isolated. Yeah. So we are going to build a infirmary, which will make this thing obsolete. Workers' Council build. Union Square. Workers' Council meets here, giving an outlet for workers' pleas and ideas and lowering the strike rate in nearby workplaces. It will also propose changes from time to time and screw me over. Oh yeah, but should I remove this? I kind of feel that I should be removing this. Let's do this instead. Right, so we get transport arrived. Transport arrived with 10 workers and 2 engineers. Perfect. I'm gonna pause it. Okay. Oh, hey, awesome. Thank you so much. All right. So we have workers for the Steam exchangers, and we need to make, I think, 10 of them. Where's my generator? Tower pumps. I need 10 Steam exchangers, and Steam exchangers go for, god damn it, well, one, they cost 20 steel each. Holy shit, this is bad. So to get this going, we will need to, I knew I should have thrown the Winterholm under the bus, because we would have had enough Steam exchangers to get to the next level. Oh well, what can you do? Alright, so we got sturdy cabin, and the cabin is sturdy and shielded from the prevailing winds by the rock. I Cozy refuge. A cast iron stove stands beside the desk and sturdy chair. Two books lie on the desk. On the origin of species by means of natural selection. Oh, this is so funny. Or the preservation of flavored recipes in the struggle of life. By Charles Darwin. That's yeah. This is funny because Charles Darwin, his main. Unless I'm mixing this up, but his main profession was writing cookbooks, which is also very funny because main profession of a famous Nostradamus, who's all these prophecies and everything, was writing cookbooks. In the later case, he just like went off his rocker and wrote a like ramblings poetry, which right now are considered to be prophecies, which like actually don't come true if you think about it. But yeah, so that this is a pretty cool tidbit. I might be wrong about the Darwin though, but like yeah, The Voyages Center of the Terra, a novelty by Julius Verne. There is also a crate of canned food there. These are good books. We'll read them someday. But for now, let's take the food. These guys are funny. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to go to nature's sculpture. Sculpture. Wow. I'm sorry. And we'll try to get to site 107 to loot the shit out of it. Because if we don't, I think I'm gonna like just not finish the thing. So that's going to be very sad and very annoying. But like I said before, I haven't really played this scenario all that much. I think I played it once. And failed it a few times, but I finished it only once, and this is going to be a learning experience, if nothing else. Can I build advanced stocks, by the way? Resources? No, I cannot. Oh hey, one of my people OD'd and just killed over. But this is going to be very important. Infirmary will be able to treat my... Holy shit, that took a huge hit. Yeah, infirmary is going to treat my gravely ill people, which are all sick with syphilis, obviously. Yeah, so that will be amazing. Oh, I have like fucking wood all of a sudden. Oh, that's because I have fucking wood all of a sudden. Let's take 10 from here and dump them into here to get them working on the damn steam exchangers. I'm gonna put these guys over here because we will probably need these things in the future too. Alright, infirmary researched. Let's pop this sucker. Oh yeah. Wait. Ah, shit, I have 3 steel. Son of I'm desperate for steel now. Do you know what I'll do? I'm gonna take this thing off. Oh, and we have 0 steam core, so yeah, I'll need to do that. What can we do with these guys? We need steel. I'm looking for something that doesn't need steel. Sawmill, might as well. This would be nice. Well, you know what? I'm gonna wait for 3 more steel and then toss it over. I do need 20 steel to get the advanced stocks. Yeah, let's do this. What? Opiate for the masses. Sir, Workers' Council representatives are here. They want to talk to you about banning organized religion. What the fuck? We're not going to tell people what to believe. Everyone can figure that out on their own. But religion is a tool to intimidate workers and keep them under control. We demand that you ban religious services. Oh, opiate of the masses. I was confusing it with the opium. So, in principles, I agree. In practice, 40 days was good. Chapels no longer have any effect. Motivation will rise. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, sure. I can bloody dismantle this shit. Okay. This is not making headway as much as I hoped. So the thing is, where it says like progress, time to finish 13 hours, that is a lie. For some reason, it never is on schedule. It always lies about it. So there's that. Now, I guess we have an extra couple of workers. No, we don't have any extra workers. What's our home situation? 5. Let's order 20 workers. Let's order 15 workers. No, I don't really need these people in here because they're not producing anything anyways. Alright, so we have 23, so let's resource, upgraded docks. This will allow us to get a little bit more oh right, because I like dismantled a bunch of stuff. Alright, so no, yes, and then we can dismantle this shit. Right, so we will be able to gather more steel through this. This will be fantastic. Like, if we manage to squeak through the second phase, which I'm hoping we will, there's like 3 days, then everything's going to be magical. If not, we're going to get screwed over and we'll have to start again, but lessons will be learned. So what's our thing here? Yeah, see, we're going to treat 16 hours, 8 hours. Yeah, this is fine. Alright, what other horrible things can we do to our people here again? Official doctrine. Workers' councils are great fonts for innovation, but too often they go astray. We need to control which of their ideas are publicized. After introducing this new ability, motivational speech, Workers' Councils increases motivation. Oh, that's lovely. Workers' Councils ideas will no longer have negative consequences. Oh, yes, please.
New rules are in place.
Yeah, it costs 15 food. We're like terrible at food. Bloody Marxists, says Ashes. It hasn't gone full Marxist yet. It will though. Don't worry about it. It definitely will, but it hasn't done it yet. Oh, by the way, you can see that we're getting like a little bit more like snowstorms going on and stuff like that.
For yourself now.
So there's like a little bit more snow creeping in. The screen is kind of getting a little bit foggy. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. Oh yeah, 143, that's not nice. Right, 5 workers. workers where we can cannibalize them from. Oh, holy shit. This will cost us a strike. This is going to go on strike, but I'm going to turn this thing off and like remove all the people as soon as the... Oh, holy shit, that's why. Toxicity level, very, very high. Oh boy. So let's shore up the protective structure here so these guys can continue working. And that will free up 20 of my people to... I'm really sad that there is no agitator here. Oh, you know what though? I have a plan so cunning. You can put a tail to it and call it a weasel. Steamer loading station would be nice. Infirmary, additional foragers. This is not that critical. Safety improvements, safety improvements. So these are good because they just outright increase the safety of the building, which I might want to do because we don't really have anything like that we can afford in terms of steel. Oh, we can't afford these anyways. Supercharge. I guess we're just gonna sit in our asses here for a little bit. Why are all of you bloody sick people? Going to eat, going to treatment. Okay, so what we're gonna do is this will be done in 5 hours, so this should be done by the end of the day, and then I'm going to toss these guys into a 24-hour shifts on all of these because we need steel. New research. Yeah, I wanted these guys. In terms of this, in 1 hour I will order 2 steam cores. As soon as these guys come back. In 5 hours, I guess. Okay, so this is bad. Our coal reserves are kind of going tits up. Oh, Council's protests. Sir, council representatives rouse the workers to protest your signing of the official doctrine. Why are you trying to muzzle the workers' councils? A representative steps forward from a group of workers, waving the proclamation crumpled in his fist. What is the purpose of doing this? You're going too far. The representative seemed really agitated, but he might want them. But we might invite them to dine with you so you could convince them. That would be nice if I had food rations. Strike risk will rise for 2 days. Yay! I'm really hoping this will get finished. Why are you at 92%? 3 absent. Oh fuck. Oh yeah, right, because they get like scurvy and shit. Okay, so we're going to turn these guys off and hopefully we'll get a workers finishing this, because that's what I need to be finished. Oh hey, I could have now been able to do a thing. Alright, so we get 30 steel. Okay, this is good. This is bad. I'm going to turn this thing off because I need coal for the ventilator plant, and the bathhouse is eating all of it up. It's still eating all of it up, but alright, so this thing finished. Let's switch this one to 24 hours. Let's switch this to 24 hours and this to 24 hours. I wonder if the ship will also come in 24 hours in intervals too. No, we'll keep you that. Maximum workers. This thing is off, that's why it's not doing a thing. High strike of high chance of going to strike. Well, screw you, buddy. Because nobody's working there. Ha ha ha. Amusing. Yeah, let's switch this thing to 24 hours. Oh, and I can do these ones for 24 hours too. Holy shit, we have like now we have worker shortage again, obviously. Rousing speech. We don't need that. We also can work on half capacity of these because I want to have these guys at provided me with actual food, because food is important. And then we will have food for everybody, and we will be able to bribe all the workers that we ever could possibly want to bribe. 5, 6, can I do 6 now? Oh, right, fuck, we are short on tents. Right, so we can put the tent over here, and we cannot put the tent over there, but we can put one here. Yeah, that's good. I'm still waiting to get my chance. Oh, wow. Wow. This is great. I can do this. This is going to be way more efficient. Lovely. I don't think I ever went for the 24-hour shift before, and I'm very glad that I did now. Well, it's not 24-hour shift, it's a 2 12-hour shifts. Yes. Too bad I don't have any children to put to work here. Oh. Holy shit. What happened here? Maimed by a machine. Sir, several workers were seriously injured by a machine they operated. It seems that this piece of equipment was malfunctioning for some time before the accident, but was too important to be taken offline for maintenance. This accident happened because machine shop workplace safety is dangerous. This is unfortunate. This is very unfortunate. Was it dangerous? I guess it was dangerous. Well, whatever. 5, 6, give me 7, or give you death. Oh no, I need to reduce a couple of these because I am going to toss our people at, let's do these. So now we have our we need steam cores desperately. So now that we have our let's order the shipment of steam cores. So what I was saying, now that we have our first amputees, we will need to get a these two laws. So we'll need to get a care house and then prosthetics shipment or medical repatriation, one of the two. I'll probably go for medical repatriation. Like, just send me fresh people. All right, let's pop the motivational speech when we can. Workers, your shift is on. Oh yeah, that's a huge boost. That's even better than the goddamn church. I am very glad they went with that. Yeah. Discontent raises global law. Oh, okay. Dangerous working after hours, equipment maintenance, and popular decision work accident. Well, we can't really do much about this. Oh yeah, so yeah, we are going to fail because these are not ready Steam exchangers. Yeah, the facilities on strike. Negotiate. Minus 20 food with double rations. Discontent will rise greatly. Workplace strike risk will fall. Yeah. Workers reject your offer. You will have to keep short shifts in the construction site area for 2 days. Ah, wow. Yeah. Triple day rations. This is not good. This is like, all of this is gonna kill me. 3, 4, 5, 6. We can do it! An eloquent worker has been given series of fiery speeches about the importance of our projects in workers' councils. People who listen to them feel uplifted. They are proud to be part of such an exceptional undertaking and eager to prove their worth. I'm glad to hear this. Global efficiency will rise by 10% for 1 day. Fantastic! Alright. Move on. Field kitchen. Oh boy. Yeah. The fan efficiency, great. Supercharge. It costs 5 Steam exchangers. Yeah. Well, we might as well. Because we will need to get the other shit. 2 days behind schedule. Yeah, this is not good. I was hoping I could catch up, but it didn't work out. Yeah. Oh well, I guess this is going to be a wash, and we will restart this with some of the lessons that we have learned. Danger zone. There is always danger zone. Oh, you know why it exploded? Because it was during the night and my ventilation plant was off. How are we doing on these? These are not good too. I really wish you could have like more than one resource arrive on these things. Is there like, I thought there was a thing, advanced stocks, gathering optimization. I think this is just going to be a next level increase. Oh hey, we could go for the next level here. But yeah, one of the things I learned is I'm going to get the 24-hour shift as soon as possible, because that should boost all of our productivity like crazy. Yeah, we're done. Wow, look at our discontent, holy shit. Supercharge researched. Let's get the next level. Field kitchen, we found no food in the field kitchen. Although it must have been used recently, there's still some water in the two large pots inside. Site 107, 9 hours to arrive. Oh, right, we have tons of these now, so we can switch you back to normal. Right, administration, care houses, and I have to build one. I don't have transport has arrived with 2 steam cores. Fantastic, I don't need them anymore. Okay, let's get the next level going. Double pumps. Shit. Okay, you're not going to be working 24 hours, you're going to be working short hours. You, however, will be working 24 hours. Safety, 24 hours. Yeah, dangerous. Stranger danger. So I would like 5, I guess.
Get up, workers. Report for duty.
Oh wow. Oh right, it's 24 hours, so you can have 7 days. Yeah, there is no way we are doing this. Oh hey, there is still people here packing their belongings and preparing dozens of coffins for transport. The young engineer approaches us. I told them so. The young engineer, who introduced herself as Effie McLaren, is relieved to see us. I'm glad you came. We are to be evacuated, but you just can't be sure these times, she says. Then she tells us what happened. Long story short, the core of their generator exploded after a fire broke out in the final stages of construction. Effie says she saw the tragedy coming, but no one listened to her. The youngest engineer is inside. She has some friends that are not giving up. They want to use their experience to help us finish their generator. Oh, you look at that! Look at that. So this is another thing that we're going to do for the next attempt at this. Yeah, RIP Management Center. Different opening game is needed. Well, yeah. So one of the things that they did is, well, first of all, I lost 15 people over here, which was dumb. Second, I needed two explorer teams, and I needed to get them to site 107 as soon as possible. Like as soon as that message arrives, I need to get them here, because that gives me basically the materials for extended construction. And yeah. That would have been super helpful. Days, 16 hours, yeah, this is done. Difference engine researched, wherever. I'm just gonna leave them. Oh, and these fuckers are on strike too. Yeah. Well, this is pretty much it. So we can't really do anything here. So I will finish it here. Rumble in the deep. Sir, people working in the deepest part of the shaft reporting rumbling sounds, and the slight tremors coming from below. They complain of getting dizzy from the toxic fumes coming through the cracks. We might be forced to evacuate them quickly in case of emergency. To do this, we'll need safety equipment for both the rescuers and the shaft crew. It will also protect workers from fumes, improving workplace safety. Shall we start making this? This would have been like fucking fantastic if I had 5C. Yeah, that would have been like really cool. But yeah, I think that will increase the natural safety of this. All hail the generator, sir! To impress our people, Barlow confirmed. Yeah. To impress our people. To impress on our people the importance of their work, the most engaged workers are organizing Day of the Generator. They plan to gather everybody and throw a feast to celebrate the construction of the generator. The activities report that their proposal was met with widespread approval. It seems that people are warming up to the radical ideas. They ask if you would like to support the initiative. Motivation will rise, give them food for the party. Motivation will rise, discontent will fall slightly. 171 for food ration will be spent. Yeah, let's do it. Let's throw the party. What do we have to lose since we are just like going to get kicked out of the thing anyways? Yeah. So yeah, I did need to build this one more quickly and get all of this working, and perhaps I wouldn't have had that issue with the explodey shaft thing. I also will try to faster than 3 miles. Well, that was not helpful. So another thing that I want to try is maybe, just maybe, we are going to build a wood cutteries to get all of the wood under control here. And instead of bringing the wood via docks, we will be bringing coal. Because we will need to be bringing coal anyways, because our thing is about to expire. So this is like not a permanent solution. So yeah, there is that.
Shift over. Enjoy your free time.
Enjoy your free time, you bastards. And oh yeah, the work stopped at this. Yeah, cool. Yeah, whatever. Get them out! No! We have to rescue them! Oh hell! What a terrible tragedy. Sir, there is a catastrophic accident in the lower levels. A cave-in exposed an underground heat source, engulfing our people in deadly fumes. We can seal the source off to save them, although it will permanently reduce the power available to the generator. But if we leave it open, all of our people underground will die. Okay, well, so this is one of the things that I need to like pay a lot more attention to, is I need to keep my work sites as safe as possible. So I have been kind of ignoring this, but it's a problem when shafts explode too early. Yes, it is. It is. But then you can recharge them and go back right in. There are spells for that. Okay, so let's leave the source open. It doesn't matter anyways, because like I'm done. There's like, that's it. Like, people are furious, promise them changes. I'm just gonna get fired anyways, so it's like whatever. Book of laws. What else do we have here in this one? We can have agitator. Significantly increase motivation of workers in nearby workplaces. Yeah. Yeah.
New company rules are in place.
Yeah. At 1500. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Even if we do this. So thing is, we got what, like, oh holy crap, we got like tons of engineers from that. So we will try to get by with fewer engineers. It will be probably possible in the 24-hour shift because these will use like less resources.
Get to work. Report all problems to the union.
Get to work. Report all problems to the union. What? Discontent and strikes. Yeah. Well, like I said, it's not gonna matter. Especially since this bloody thing is like working at 64%. Equal duties. Union representatives berate you about inequality. We're making history, you say. We're mankind's last hope, and yet, while workers toil, engineers sit on their asses. Enough! All privileges have no place in the new world, from each according to their ability, and they're perfectly capable to do manual labor. Damn right! You have 2 days to pass abolition of privileges. I'll think about it. Okay, so I never had this this game over. You've been fired. You are fired. You have been warned about consequences, and yet you fail to meet another milestone. You're fired and sent home on the first outbound ship. Your replacement is on the way. Let's hope it's one of the titans of industry. It will take one to finish the generator on time. I did my best. I was actually meeting the deadline in the long run. Like, I got all of my stuff going already. Got the infrastructure set up, but yeah, like I said, Marxists. True. But we're going to go with Marxists next time around too. So yeah, that was the last autumn scenario, our first attempt at it. Next time we're going to do pretty much the same thing with a few changes that we learned about, and hopefully we will be doing a lot better. So yeah, thank you all for joining, and I will see you next time when we play this. So have a good day, and see you next time. Bye bye.